Hello, Taurus. It's OMG Tarot, and this is your someone secretly doesn't want you to know this. What in the heck? What on earth? Alright, so we're going to carve out a personality here with the astrology reading cards. Figure out who they are, sun, moon, rising, or just the energy they're pushing out of the face into the situation. And then we're going to get into the tarot and do a spread. Figure out what's going on. And let's play your first card. Alright, Cancer. The energy is emotional, sensitive, caring, and loving. It may concern family, a mother, or a child. Cancer baby. That's that sensitive, motherly, family type, and let's hope. Let's hope. That's all. Let's just keep going. Then we have Gemini, and the energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. It feels like trickster cousin energy. Like, that cousin's always pulling some foolishness, but I love him. But like, you can't be trusted. You'll probably persuade me, you'll probably sweet talk me, smooth talk me. It's giving those types of vibes. Let's keep going. And finally, we've got Pisces, and the energy is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate, and forgiving. It confuses and softens resolve. You got two water signs and an air sign, and two mutables right there. Interesting. It's an interesting personality trait. So this person's very sensitive. They're very intuitive and they're very thoughtful. And so it sucks because when they don't want you to know something, it's out of love and respect. Hopefully. But there's a lot of feeling behind it. There's a lot of emotion and reasoning behind why they don't want you to know this. And that's okay, I guess, for now. Gemini does make me feel suspicious because it's a persuasive type of, I don't want you to know. Maybe I convince you not to look into certain things about, you know what I mean? And it feels sneaky in one, right? But it's also very sensitive. I wish, if there was more earth, I'd say protective, but it feels like it's sensitive information is why they don't want you to know. Like their feelings, they care. They don't want you to know because they're very sensitive. And this could be about their mental health. This could be about their family. They don't want you to know. They don't want you to know. Alright, so let's have a look using the Angel Tarot. I'm figuring out what the heck is going on, what they want you to know. And here is your first card. Queen of Queen of Swords in reverse. Independence, more mother energy. And I say mother energy, and I don't mean the mother in a couple. I mean single mother. You can't fool me. I'm stronger than your average queen type energy. So this, again, it might be abrasive, a sharp-tongued mom, a mom that has roughness around the edges type thing. They might be very protective of. They might not want you to know something about this person. Oh, that we're dealing with the Four of Swords healing in reverse. I feel like this person. Okay, let's pull the rest of the cards before we get all up into it. So then we have the Knight of Cups, spirituality, followed by the Two of Pentacles, juggling. Oh my goodness. Look at the story unfolding. Finally, we have the Devil. Okay, so this is screaming a story, if I ever seen one. It's a very dramatic tale. It's about family. Okay, so let me fix this. That's not straight. And we'll dive into this. Because it starts off as like a maybe overly protective mother energy, or just a mother that's, again, like not something that you're ashamed of, but something that you're like, ugh, gotta filter, gotta censor. This person may have put you through some sort of trauma, or they put you through something that was abrasive to you, and you're still processing it and still trying to get over it, but you do carry it with you. It does feel motherly. It does feel motherly with Cancer and Queen of Swords. It could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But the way this person talked to you, I think, was the most controversial part of it. I feel like when we move over to the Knight of Cups, it almost feels like a dynamic between mother and son, mother and child. The Knight of Cups being lovingly try to care for both. Gemini does rule the house of siblings, so this is why I'm going in that direction. The Knight of Cups, some of you guys, this person is the voice of reason. This person Okay, so like, is it the Knight of Cups keeping a secret on behalf of the Queen? Or is it the Queen being protective of a secret about the Knight of Cups? It could be very, 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 it could be either or. But you see that there's a perception that they're trying to juggle here. We have the Two of Pentacles being nimble, trying to just have a lifestyle and then have another lifestyle and just trying to keep balance so that either lifestyle doesn't get suspicious of one another. This is actually about being agile, so they have to be quick-witted, just like that Gemini energy, about dealing with the situation. So there is a bit of a juggle, which means this is probably something that it's just like I had to, like we were keeping the secret from you. Didn't tell you, you didn't really need to know. It didn't affect you as long as you didn't know. And so we just have to keep that little aspect of the either mother or the brother or the sibling. You have to keep that aspect of you because it might upset you. It might cause more trouble than it's worth. So let's just be agile and just not mention that around you. And that's what that's what it kind of feels like with this situation. You might be overly sensitive. You might be somebody who has mood swings. They might have mood swings and just not want to deal with your mood swing. But it feels like we're considering feelings or considering reactions and how somebody might feel when we decide not to tell them what's going on. So then finally we have the Devil, and the Devil is the angel of freedom. But let's not evade the real devilish energy at hand. This is talking about temptation. So what is your archetypal Queen of Swords or Knight of Cups tempted by? Because what if that's your deal? Like, did they relapse? Did they get tempted and go back to their ex? Did they, like there's somebody in your life, this feels like family, that there's something going on, and maybe, mom didn't mention that, Daryl got back with Becky, so because it's just going to be like a thing, and it's just going to cause problems, or we didn't tell you that, they started drinking again, or they, or, you know what I mean? Like, just something that tugs at your emotions, but you're almost powerless, so they're just like, let me just preserve your emotions, let me just make sure you feel okay, you can live in this blissful ignorance. All right, but it seems like, the Devil card is also associated with Capricorn, and this is somebody who cares about keeping up appearances, so they may not want you to know that about them because of their image, your perspective of them. Like, let's say you're like, you're like a rock star to me, and they want to keep that, they want to maintain that reputation that you might have that, you might put that twinkle in their eyes, and they don't want to ruin that, even though they don't deserve it because they're out here in these streets lying and stuff. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. You could be dealing with any air sign. That's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And this person, it just feels like it does come from a place of caring and understanding. But it's still, I'm avoiding telling you stuff. I'm maneuvering around telling you something. If you straight up ask me, it doesn't seem like there's like straight up lying going on here. But, if you ask me, I might change the subject. If you straight up ask me to my face and grab my shoulders, you'll see, and then I'll be like, okay, fine, here, you caught me, type energy. But I don't think this is like a lie and fleece and not pick up phone calls so that you don't ask, and like, it ain't like that. I feel like there was some temptation that somebody kind of gave into. They were trying to juggle expectations, juggle their livelihood, their whatever it is that is tempting them has created quite the juggle. Maybe somebody threw in an extra third ball, and I'm only able to juggle too. So, your agility is the only thing keeping you from getting found out. But, here we are with the temptation card, knowing that you can't help yourself sometimes. So you might just be like, all right, throw in that ball, throw in that third ball. And bam, you're exposed. Everybody knows what's going on with you. You can't hide it no more. Nobody dies, but, feelings might be hurt. Feelings might be hurt. All right, but I feel like this is family keeping a secret for family. I feel like you'd feel disappointed, you'd feel upset, or you'd feel something, but they don't necessarily just want you to know. It's not something that'll alter your life. It's not something that'll change your life, but it's just like about how you feel. That might hurt your feelings. Don't tell her. Don't tell her. Okay? So that is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, share the video, and I will see you in the next one. All right.